Hey, yo, it's your boy Benje representing for the biggest and the baddest. Timmy, who that? Who that? We there in the building, man. Mad. Way bam bam, way bam bam, way bam bam, way bam bam, way bam bam. It's the rhythm I can't refuse it. Way bam bam, way bam bam, way bam bam, way bam bam, way bam bam. Give me the soca music.
Welcome back to Who That? This is boy Timmy with Benji.
Hey, what's up, Timmy? Bahamas, what's good?
Right there, right. So, but I always wanted to ask you. So, you from St. Lucia? So, what you doing here in the beautiful 242? Why you going back home?
Well, you said it right. Beautiful 242. I can't go back home. I mean, only for carnival. Sorry, St. Lucia. I came here to do some work with Visage, with Obi, the big band. And, you know, it's the first Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival. And I also did some work with Masqueraders. And it's just been, you know, up from there, you know, establish a family and a relationship. And we just been going and been pushing for bigger things and been getting bigger. So I'm here.
So you came for some money, but you find a family.
Yeah, I came for some money and do some work, you know, but I got more.
So talk to me. So you have your carnival home. How does the Bahamas carnival compare to established carnivals you've been to before?
Um, then again, you know, I won't be a judge in that because it's new. You know, it's only 3 years old. We've been doing carnival. I mean, and for 3 years, it's good. It's big. You know what I mean? Carnival bands being sold out. Masqueraders been having to make costumes the day of. You know, I mean, it's good. The bands, some of the bands are a bit smaller, but a lot of the bands, the carnival, the parade is good. You know, compared to a new carnival, it's great. You know, the shows, the production, the setup, the ambience of the shows is on a high level. I mean, it's some of them even bigger than some of our shows. You know, but just different.
So anytime soon we can see Benji and Junkanoo, we can see one of with a ghost skin drum.
Yeah, man. You know, actually, I used to play Junkanoo. You know, I used to rush with the fancy dancers. You know.
That's a name, the fancy dancers.
Yeah, man. In the B group, fancy dancers. You know, big up to Saxon's brass. But I used to be in a B group. I used to rush. I used to play bass and stuff. I used to actually make the bass drum numbers and stuff. That's a while. That's a long while back. Cause I used to be to and fro. Cause my mom lives in the Bahamas. She been here for like 27 years. You know. So.
So I was like the ask artist, where did that passion come from? When did you first hear a tune? Did you hear, was it instruments? Was it vocals? When did you find out that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Well, growing up, my dad would always play music. My dad would always be blasting something. But my dad is a chef, so from that time, it was in me to create stuff. So I didn't create the food; I created the music. You know, so it was just in the developing from that time. I always in music and I always had that love for music. I would always be playing music on the desk in school until I decide that's what I want to do and I gotta get this right, you know, and it's not gonna be easy. So I'm ready, you know what I mean? So from a baby, this been in me, you know.
So what steps did you take to say, okay, you go on from listening to it with your mind playing it? What steps did you take to actually do it for real? Like, okay, let me put songs together, let me get with a group, a band, a choir. Like, what did you do to make sure it's legit?
From I left St. Lucia at a young age. I came here. I did some schooling here. I did some years at LW Young. Um, Being in St. Lucia, a young boy, I always used to be around bands because I used to love them. Future Lights and the bands around St. Lucia. And then coming to the Bahamas, I was introduced to a new type of music, was the marching bands and stuff, because we don't have that back home. The only marching band is police, the police band. You know, you don't get guys in school blowing horns and stuff like Nassau. You know, you don't even get that many brass players in my country like that. You know, so then I did that. From grade 7, I joined the marching band. That's when I had the real opportunity to actually knock a drum. You know, I used to follow music back in St. Lucia. I used to know the band guys, but I just used to be around as a little kid, loving the vibe, trying to see and learn and just pick up. So from L, I started playing marching band with Mr. Yana Justilian, was my music teacher. You know what I mean? And went back home in 2001. And then from there, I joined a band. And then it's just been ups and downs in bands from band. Then I formed my own band, the Matrix Band. And from there, I just been creating music and trying to understand how to create it on different levels, you know. So I more been really working on it to get it solid as opposed to just be releasing stuff all over the place. So, you know, I'll just do little stuff just to experiment and work on stuff. But coming here, that's when I really released my biggest song. was Lay Bam Bam because I put everything together and I decided, all right, let me use this studio because I know about this mic, I know about this room, and I can get it here. I paid for it. Then I decided to use the guys in Trinidad to give me that level of work if I give them that, and I can sit back and see, how the professionalism gonna sound like, so I can learn from that. So that's the real big move I did there. But apart from that, I create all my songs. I produce Lay Bam Bam. I've been producing tracks, mixing and mastering songs, but the levels wasn't where it was
Where you
supposed to
want it.
be at the time. So I just been trying to get something and learn something. But when I did Lay Bam Bam, that's when I really say, all right, let me work and pay for these songs and pay for different levels so I could understand better, so I can move forward. And that was it.
So Matrix Band, talk about Matrix Band. So talking about the genre, the music you play with Matrix Band.
Well, I'm from St. Lucia, so we do a lot of reggae, soca, dancehall. Our band we do a lot of R&B. We play for a lot of hotels, so we do a lot of hotel stuff. But my band was a real party band, a real soca band. All the big carnivals, we would play for all the big bands and all the big shows. But I was a drummer. I used to play drums. I used to run the band, drum and sing and sample. But I would never be in the front singing no time. I really did that first in Nassau, because I was sampling in Visage. As a sampler, man, I produced the song and then it went big. So,
So you mentioned earlier Lay Bam Bam, one of the biggest songs we had on the road last year. If you play that, people go mad, people go crazy. Talk to me about creating a song from you touched on it, but talk to me about the concept for the lyrics and even the title, Lay Bam Bam.
this one came this one came so weird. Because when I did the first carnival I did with Visage, I did Ducking and Obi was like, yo, the people love it. They love my vibe and stuff. And I would do a lot of covers. And certain stuff was going on and I decided like I want to do a song that I can sing in the band that's mine, as opposed to me
Covering the soca song.
covering other soca songs or even doing one of the songs I did in St. Lucia. So I never even really did the soca songs I did in St. Lucia, even if it was just the same year I came up. But I chose not to. I just did something new whilst I was in the band with what I learned from the people that was around me and the people I was around. You understand? So, and that's how Lay Bam Bam came out. But for Lay Bam Bam, I was just trying to figure out a melody. So Lay Bam Bam actually is like me just trying to get some words. Like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And then get the melody and then plug in the words after. So just been searching because I did the beat first and I was like, oh God, I need to get something that could catch the people, both Bahamian and St. Lucian. So that was like hard for me. I didn't even know how to pull it off. But that's what I've been working on. And when I got the Lay Bam Bam, I was like, Lay Bam Bam, Lay Bam Badam, Lay Bam Bam. Not knowing that was going to be the chorus. I was trying to get words.
Get the melody.
And then I said, it's the rhythm, I can't refuse it. Then I was like, I gotta sing about music because it's the rhythm, I can't refuse it. So I was like, oh God, how am I gonna get these words now? You know what I mean? So then I think, then I say, what? It's the rhythm in my head. Every time I touch the bed, and then I start making this story. Whilst I was just chilling out in Nassau Village. I was just like right in my boy, yeah, just chilling out, just laying low, and the words just came. And at the end, I was like, what? Because I trying to make it make sense and be real,
And you want touch
relate
two
to
markets.
relate to me and touch two markets. I want to be here in the Bahamas and make it hit here, and still make it hit in St. Lucia, and I not being present in St. Lucia and me not really being known in the Bahamas like that, only as a sampler man. So that one wasn't easy, but that's what I say I keep doing, just putting them together, and when it's solid, I release it. When I think it's solid enough, you know what I mean?
Now you have songs. You have two songs, The Masqueraders. You have Insane. You have Luck Trouble Again. And I think you have Rum Rum Rum. I think I'm missing one. I'm missing one or two.
Insane. Mad. I got Insane. And actually, I released a new song on Monday for St. Lucia Carnival Crop Over and Trinidad and Bahamas 2018, because Bahamas go have Carnival.
Yeah,
2018, so we on 2018 Carnival already for
yeah.
Bahamas.
You ready?
Yeah, man.
Rest for a week and it's
So
time for the
on
music.
Monday, 2018 Carnival, Bahamas, we hitting St. Lucia, Barbados. Labor Day, we hitting Miami. We going down Barbados again in August to represent Bahamas for Carry Fest. And then we just shooting for the best.
And so I really enjoyed the Lay Bam Bam video. What can we expect the next video from you for which track?
The video for the next track is going to be, honestly, I mean, the first song I released this year was Wine of Them, and I wanted to do a video for Wine of Them, but a lot of stuff was going on because I was working on all the songs, and then working on one, orders was coming, and I was like, wow, I gotta pay for that one too, you know, because I was the producers on all of them, but you know, I had to send them and get mixed and mastered. And I was like, you know what, I doing it. If it coming, I doing it, so I could represent. So the first video gonna be Wine of Them, and I'm gonna actually do this video in the Bahamas.
Okay.
This video gonna be shot in the Bahamas, and I've been planning, so this one gonna be crazy. This is gonna be my first video really out of St. Lucia, you know, so this one gonna be epic. Wine of Them, I'll do a piece of Insane in the end.
So just let people know where they can find you on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
But you can get me on Facebook, Benjamin Alexander, double L, BenjaminAlexander for Facebook and Instagram. Benje the Artist for YouTube, my YouTube channel. Please make sure you subscribe, like and comment on the videos, guys. Mad.
It's TIMMAY, this Benje, and look out for the new tunes coming soon.
I can't get enough for it. I can't get enough for the lime. I can't get enough for it. The soca got me losing my mind. I can't get enough for it. I can't get enough for the Bahamas. Listen. Leave me alone when I'm fetting with me family. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Cause the carnival take over me. Leave me. Listen, we don't care what people say when the soca play, you know we pumping it all night. All night. Once the rhythm start, we pelting waist, making monkey face and don't care if it look alright. Alright. Boom! You watching who that? Mad. Timmy, you see me?